Imagine this, you use the same key for your house, car, and office. Convenient? Yes. Safe? Absolutely not. Think about it for a moment. The digital world is much the same. Using one password for everything is like using that same key for all your valuable possessions. It might seem like a time saver, but it's a risky shortcut. Many people use the same password across multiple accounts. It's a common practice because, let's face it, who can remember dozens of complex passwords? It's understandable. Remembering dozens of complex passwords is difficult, but this convenience comes at a high cost. But this seemingly harmless habit opens a Pandora's box of security risks. Imagine the chaos that could ensue if just one of your accounts is compromised. Let's say one of your accounts, a forum for cat lovers, gets hacked. You might think, it's just a forum, no big deal. Not a big deal, right? Wrong. That one small breach can lead to a domino effect. If you use the same password for your online banking, hackers now have the keys to your financial kingdom. They can access your bank accounts, credit cards, and even personal information. The consequences can be disastrous. Imagine waking up to find your savings wiped out, or your credit card maxed out on purchases you didn't make. You'd be left scrambling to contact banks, credit card companies, and possibly even law enforcement to try and reclaim your financial security. So what can you do to protect yourself? Start by using unique passwords for each of your accounts. Consider using a password manager to keep track of them. Additionally, enable two-factor authentication wherever possible. This adds an extra layer of security, making it harder for hackers to gain access. By taking these steps, you can significantly reduce the risk of a password catastrophe and keep your digital life secure. Hackers are like digital magpies, attracted to shiny, easily obtainable treasures. They scour the internet looking for any opportunity to swoop in and snatch up valuable information. Just like magpies are drawn to shiny objects, hackers are drawn to weak security measures and reused passwords. Reused passwords are their golden tickets. These passwords are like keys that can unlock multiple doors, giving hackers access to various accounts and sensitive information. When you reuse a password, you are essentially giving them a master key to your digital life. They exploit data breaches, where stolen login credentials are like spilled sweets for these digital crows. Each data breach is a treasure trove of information, and hackers are quick to take advantage of it. They collect these credentials and use them to infiltrate other accounts, hoping that users have reused their passwords. Once they have your email and password from one site, they try it on others. This method is incredibly effective because many people use the same password across multiple sites. Hackers know this and capitalize on it, trying your credentials on various platforms to see where they can gain access. This is called credential stuffing. It's a technique where hackers use automated scripts to try large numbers of username and password combinations on different websites. This method allows them to quickly and efficiently find accounts that they can break into. It's automated and surprisingly effective. With the help of sophisticated software, hackers can test thousands of login combinations in a short amount of time. This increases their chances of finding a match and gaining unauthorized access to accounts. Imagine their delight when your password 123 unlocks multiple accounts. It's like hitting the jackpot for them. They can access your email, social media, banking, and other personal accounts all with the same password. This can lead to identity theft, financial loss, and a host of other problems. It's not just about sophisticated hacking techniques. Sometimes it's as simple as guessing. Hackers often start with common passwords and variations of them, knowing that many people use easy-to-remember combinations. Sometimes it's as simple as guessing. People often use predictable passwords like password 123456 or their own names. Hackers know this and will try these common passwords first, making it easy for them to gain access. People often use common passwords related to their personal lives, easily found on social media. Birthdays, pet names, and favorite sports teams are all popular choices. Hackers can easily find this information on your social media profiles and use it to guess your passwords. Remember, hackers thrive on convenience. They look for the easiest way to get what they want, and reused passwords provide just that. By reusing passwords, you're essentially leaving the door to your digital life unlocked. Don't make their jobs easier by offering them your digital life on a silver platter. Use unique, strong passwords for each of your accounts, and consider using a password manager to keep track of them. This simple step can go a long way in protecting your online security and keeping hackers at bay. Our brains are wired for patterns and efficiency. Remembering a multitude of complex passwords feels like trying to memorize a phone book. It's simply not how our minds work. We crave simplicity and ease. We tell ourselves, this is just a forum for knitting enthusiasts. No one will hack that. We underestimate the interconnectedness of the digital world. Fear also plays a role. We're afraid of forgetting our passwords and losing access to our accounts. This fear often outweighs the perceived risk of using the same password everywhere, but there's hope. Just as we've developed strategies to remember important dates and appointments, we can outsmart our brain's password pitfalls. Creating a strong, unique password for each account is the cornerstone of digital security. Think of it as building Fort Knox around your valuable data. A strong password is like a good joke, long and unpredictable. Aim for at least 12 characters, mixing upper and lowercase letters, numbers and symbols. Avoid personal information like birthdays or pet names. Hackers can easily find this information online. Instead, try a passphrase, a string of unrelated words easy to remember but difficult to guess. For example, purple elephant dancing on Mars is long, memorable, and nearly impossible to crack. Each account deserves its own unique fortress. Section 5. Password Managers, your digital butlers. Remembering dozens of Fort Knox-worthy passwords seems impossible, right? Enter the Password Manager, your digital butler for all things security. Password managers are like secure vaults for your passwords. They store all your login credentials in an encrypted database, accessible with one master password. Think of it like having a personal assistant who remembers every password for you. No more scribbling them on sticky notes or using the same weak password everywhere. There are many excellent password managers available, both free and paid. Popular options include LastPass, 1Password, and Dashlane. Choose one that suits your needs and start taking control of your password security. Section 6. Two-factor authentication, double the trouble for hackers. Imagine someone trying to break into your house. They might have the key, but without the alarm code, they're not getting very far. This scenario is quite similar to what happens in the digital world. They might have the key, but without the alarm code, they're not getting very far. Just like a physical lock and alarm system, your online accounts need multiple layers of protection. That's the idea behind two-factor authentication, or 2FA. It's a security measure that requires not just one, but two forms of identification to access your account. It adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second piece of information, like a code from your phone, in addition to your password. This means even if someone manages to steal your password, they still need that second piece of information to get in. Even if hackers steal your password, they can't access your account without that second factor. This makes it significantly harder for them to break into your accounts. It's like having a digital bodyguard for your most important accounts. This digital bodyguard ensures that only you can access your sensitive information. Most online services offer 2FA. From your email to your social media accounts, and even your banking apps, 2FA is becoming a standard security feature. Enable it on your email, which is often the gateway to many other accounts. If someone gains access to your email, they can potentially reset passwords for other services. Banking, which holds your financial information, and social media, where personal details are shared, and any other sensitive accounts. Think about all the places where you store important information online. Each of these should be protected with 2FA. It's a simple step that significantly strengthens your digital defenses. By taking a few minutes to set up 2FA, you can protect yourself from a world of trouble. So, take action today and make your online presence more secure. Section 7. The importance of regular updates. Imagine your house keys have been circulating around your neighborhood for months. Anyone could have made a copy. Not a comforting thought, is it? The same applies to passwords. Hackers are constantly trying to breach accounts. Regularly updating your passwords ensures they're using stale information, like trying to open a door with an old, unusable key. Aim to change your passwords every 3 to 6 months, especially for sensitive accounts. It might seem tedious, but it's a small price to pay for peace of mind. Treat your passwords like your toothbrush. Change them regularly and don't share them with anyone. Section 8. Beyond passwords, additional security measures. While strong passwords and 2FA are essential, they're not the only lines of defense. Think of it as reinforcing the walls of your digital fortress. Be wary of phishing emails and suspicious links. Hackers often impersonate legitimate organizations to steal your information. If something seems off, it probably is. Keep your software and operating systems up to date. Updates often include security patches that fix vulnerabilities hackers could exploit. Regularly review your account activity for any suspicious transactions or login attempts. If you notice anything unusual, take immediate action. Section 9. Your digital fortress, strong and secure. In the digital age, our online accounts are extensions of ourselves. Protecting them is no longer optional, it's essential. By understanding the risks of password reuse, creating strong and unique passwords, and adopting good security practices, we can navigate the digital world with confidence. Remember, your digital security is an ongoing journey, not a destination. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and keep your digital fortress strong and secure.